This is another question from the reproduction in organisms. Again, plus 2. Which of the following plants is monoecious? See, it is something about the sexuality of the plant. We should know that what is monoecious, what is dioecious. See, monoecious means the plant bears male and female flowers. The plant bears male and female flowers. That is, the flowers are unisexual. That is, the flower either contains stamen or it contains pistil. Generally, if it contains the stamens, the flower is said to be staminate. The flower contains pistil. It is female. It's called as pistillate. It is called pistillate. So when the plant bears two types of flowers, male and female, such plant is called as monoecious. Another is quantity to this is dioecious. Dioecious means the plant will produce either male or female flowers. The plant will produce either male or female flowers. When it produces only male flowers, either male flowers or female flowers. When it produces only male flowers, the plant is said to be male plant. That is, plant is unisexual. When it produces only female flowers, the plant is said to be female plant. So here the plant is either male or female. The plant is either male or it is female, but not both. Such plants are called as dioecious plants. It is otherwise also called as heterothallic. It is a word that is used for the primitive plants, and monoecious is called as homothallic. Homothallic. So we can give lots of examples for the monoecious and dioecious. For example, monoecious we can give example of cucurbites. We know the members of cucurbitaceae, that all gourds, gourds like we call the bitter gourd, snake gourd, bottle gourd, ridge gourd, watermelon, all that come under cucurbites, they are all monoecious. And we have the sathium bearing inflorescence. We know sathium is special type of inflorescence having that euphorbia, poinsettia is also having male and female flowers, an example for monoecious. And also hypanthodium bearing plants, that is ficus, anjir we know, that also monoecious plant. And Kara. Kara is an alga. Kara is an alga that bears both male reproductive gametongium, female gametongium. Here male is called as antheridium, female is called as oogonium. We have the diagram also here in the Kara, that is male is called as antheridium. Generally antheridium is lower in position, whereas the female is called as oogonium, which is upper in position. This is upper in position on same plant, and this is lower in position on same plant. Why it is antheridium is upper and why oogonium is lower? It is because to prevent the self-fertilization, generally antheridium is lower in position, oogonium is upper in position. One more thing, the male gametongium is also called as globule. It's called as globule. And female gametongium is also called as nucleule. I am telling two more words, globule and nucleule. Globule is antheridium or it is male, and nucleule is oogonium, which is the female. So globule is present in the lower side on Chara, whereas nucleus is present in the upper side on the same plant. That's about the monoecious. Next, coming to dioecious, I have told you that dioecious plants are either male or female. We can give so many examples for dioecious, like we can give here. One is cycas. Cycas is a gymnosperm in which we find the male and female plants are different. Another is Vallisneria. Vallisneria is the submerged, it is a fixed hydrophyte, an angiosperm. It is a hydrophytic angiosperm. In this also we find the male female plants are different and they show epihydrophily, that is pollination takes place on the surface of water body, that is Vallisneria. Some more examples we can give here, like tardy. We know Borassus flabellifer. We have mention of toddy, that South Indian traditional dink toddy. That toddy is botanically called as Borassus. We also call it as palm. It's also dioecious. And we have another example, like date palm. Date palm is like a Phoenix dactylifera. We have a mention of date palm, that plants having one of the longest seed dormancy, that is 2000 years seed dormancy. Dates are found in Phoenix dactylifera. They are found in near that Dead Sea, King Herod's palace near the Dead Sea. Another example is Markantia. So Markantia is a bryophyte. It comes under liverwort. So in this Markantia also the gametophytes are the dioecious plants, where Antheridia, Archegonia arise on different plants. And we can give, like Cycas is one example, gymnosperm, gymnospermic dioecious gymnosperm. Vallisneria is dioecious hydrophytic angiosperm. Tardi is a palm monocot, it's an angiosperm dioecious. And date palm, it's also a monocot. Phoenix sylvestris, Phoenix dactylifera, both are date palms, the monocots having dioecious nature. Markantia is a liverwort, or we can call it as a bryophyte, which is a dioecious bryophyte is Markantia. And here in monoecious, I gave you example, like one is Chara, gourds, cucurbits, Sathium, Hypanthodium, and even you can write the maize also. Maize also a monocot, that is a poaceae member, monoecious in nature. So the question, if you see, I gave you not just one but the whole list of different kinds, monoecious, dioecious, in monocots, bryophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, hydrophytes. All the list I gave you in a nutshell. Please do remember them. Make a separate kind of note, because you don't get confused when you see such kind of questions. Now let us see the question here. Which of the following plant is monoecious? He is just asking only monoecious. If you see Carica papaya, as I gave you, this is dioecious angiosperm, and Chara, this is monoecious alga. It is chlorophysian alga. It is green alga, chlorophysian alga. Remember, alga is singular, algae plural. And Markantia polymorpha, this is dioecious bryophyte, or we can call it again liverwort also, because it belongs to Hepaticopsida liverwort, where it contains the Antheridia, Archegonia and different gametophytes. And Cycas is dioecious gymnosperm, very peculiar. We have little bit about some parts, some examples about the Cycas. It is dioecious gymnosperm. So I think it's very clear now. Carica papaya is dioecious angiosperm, dioecious angiosperm. Papain is obtained from Carica papaya. Papain is tendering agent that causes tendering of muscles. And Khara, it's a monoecious chlorophycean alga. As I gave you example, here male is called Antheridium globule, female is called as Oogonium nucleus, and Markantia. This Markantia it is a dioecious bryophyte, otherwise called liverwort, where Antheridia archiconia arise on different gametophytes. Cycas sarcinalis, dioecious gymnosperm. Dioecious gymnosperm, it's also a palm. So the question is, what is monoecious other than the second option, other than the Khara? Remaining all are here dioecious. So the right answer is here the Khara.